Chinese teammates run on. The 19-year wait is over. Delirious celebrations as Indonesia claim a 14th Thomas Cup.
The most popular and prestigious team competition back in Bangkok, Thailand for the second time in 4 years. The world's elite men's and women's teams will battle it out in this time-honored event. Who will come out on top in the land of smiles? You're watching the TotalEnergies BWF Thomas and Uber Cup Finals 2022 preview show. Let's first take a look at the groups for the 32nd edition of the Thomas Cup Finals. And how's this for a heavy Southeast Asian presence in Group A? Hosts Thailand, reigning champions Indonesia and Singapore are joined by Korea. Indonesia, who grabbed their record-extending 14th crown last year in Denmark, are heavily tipped to go deep in the tournament. Despite the absence of Marcus Fanaldi Gideon following his ankle surgery, the doubles squad still have the likes of his top-ranked partner, Kevin Sanjaya Sukamuljo, world number 2 pairings of Hendra Setiawan and Muhammad Hassan, Swiss Open champions Fajar Alfian and Muhammad Arian Adrianto, and All England champions Bagas Maulana and Muhammad Shobibul Fikri. Indonesia's title defence will be bolstered by Anthony Sinisuka Ginting and Jonathan Christie, the world numbers 5 and 8 in singles.
I'm confident because we the defending champion, but you know what, the many country it's preparing also very well, I think. Like the Japan, Denmark, they have a good player from the singles and doubles. But yeah, we will try our best to defend our title.
If we have to point out a favorite, it has to be Indonesia, the title holders. They have the strongest men's doubles lineup, and they have some good singles. They performed well up to the Thomas Cup, so they're the favorites.
The other knockout stage ticket is looking likely to be a three-way tussle, with Thailand hoping the home support will be able to push the team across the finish line. World champion Loh Kian Yew, in his maiden Thomas Cup appearance, will be raring to help Singapore improve on their previous 2 showings in 1986 and 2014, both group stage exits. Group B pits Denmark, China, France and African champions Algeria. The Danes bowed out in the semi-finals on home soil last year and will be seeking redemption. Leading their title charge is the magnificent trio of world number 1 Victor Axelsen, world number 3 Anders Antonsen and world number 13 Rasmus Gemke. 10-time winners China will be playing the unfamiliar role of underdogs this time, thanks to the relatively weak squad.
Well, you never count out China, that's a rule of thumb, but if you should count them out, I think this might be the year because they're struggling in the men's doubles department. We haven't seen Xu Yuqi for a long while. Chen Long has been taking a holiday, so I don't think China's going to win it this year.
Xu Yuqi's absence, however, could pave the way for Weng Hongyang, the 22-year-old left-hander who won the Korea Open in April. Chinese Taipei, India, Germany and Canada make up Group C, with the Asian sides overwhelming favourites to punch their tickets to the knockout rounds. Chinese Taipei surprisingly failed to advance from their group in Aarhus and will be desperate to make amends. Men's doubles Olympic champions Li Yang and Wang Qilin and world number 4 Chou Tianchen will be key to getting the points. There's been much buzz over India's steady climb to the top echelons of the badminton world. Spearheading their challenge are world number 9 Lakshya Sen and world number 11 Kidambi Srikanth.
We kind of have a very young team, and all of us are doing really well. But it's really important for all of us, to come together and then play as a group and then do well. So it's definitely going to be very interesting, and I'm just looking forward to it.
Yeah, India has a very good lineup and looks to be able to progress from the group stage. They can field 3 really strong singles, and Shetty and Rankireddy, they're always unpredictable in the first men's doubles, so they could be one of the dark horses, especially if they play Indonesia. I think that could be a good matchup and a very exciting one.
And finally, Japan, Malaysia, England and New Zealand are in Group D. Japan's Kenta Momota and Malaysia's Lee Zijia are likely to clash, whetting the appetite of every badminton fan. Lee anchored Malaysia's Asia Team Championships conquest earlier this year, strengthening the belief that this is one of the most balanced Malaysian squads in years. Alongside Lee, the world number 9 duo of Aaron Chia and So Wee Yik will also be a vital cog in their title assault. The 2014 champions Japan, meanwhile, have retained the bulk of their squad from the last edition, which ended in a semi-final exit.
Japan, they have a solid team, perhaps not a star-studded team, so I think they need other countries to beat Indonesia.
Momota will undertake his 5th Thomas Cup campaign and remains the ace in the pack, along with world champions Takuro Hoki and Yugo Kobayashi. Will Kenta Momota be able to lead Japan to repeat their 2014 title-winning feat? Back then in New Delhi, aged 19, the emerging star caught the world's attention when he won all his matches. One of those was the semi-final clash against Du Pengyu, in which Momota triumphed to help Japan put an end to China's quest of a 6th straight title. Here are the highlights from the 85-minute clash.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Oh, that's good by Du Pengyu.
He read it this time.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant net shot from Du.
Good guess again. Good covering by these two cross-court smashes. Really well read by Momota.
And then the winner cross court. And is this the burst to that first game? The Japanese team are actually on their feet.
Out.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's kept in
Oh
again.
my goodness me.
Yeah, it's kept in.
Well, we got a cameraman who's just blocking up
Yeah.
our view of that line. What a point this is, and what a shot to save game point.
Really well constructed rally by Momota here.
Dramatic. It's in.
Oh, don't do that.
3 times he's done that in the last, well, 5 points that Du Penyu's won.
Good serve wide. That was a good decision.
And he's netted it, Momota. And Du Penyu has got some joy at last for China. Whoa.
Oh, what an answer. Brilliant. Good control by Momota on that defense. It actually clipped the tape from Du Pengyu.
Another one there for the taking, and well, maybe a fight back here from Du Penyu. Still 4-point gap that he's facing.
He's scoring well on that straight smash. Oh, that's a strong backhand. That's a good answer by Du Pengyu.
He's taking it this time. and we are in to a third and deciding game.
That's beautiful.
4 points on the spin for Kento Momota.
That's a good reply. Good length from that lift. Oh, look at that.
Oh my goodness, he's got it back. That's the shot of the match. The shuttle hung there. Look, watch, wait, down it goes. He's walking away, Momota, and then he watches Du Peigneux play a winner. How important will that prove to be?
That's tight. Good lift.
This is terrific badminton.
It is. But what's happening is that Momota is really using a lot of energy, and he will now try to conserve it between rallies. It's really fantastic that he will do it.
And it looks very much as if he will. Now the Japanese team are on their feet. He's jumping for joy.
Yeah. For the first time, we see some reaction from him. That cross court.
But for 2014, it looks like the Thomas Cup is going elsewhere.
And there, oh, good defense again. And that is beautifully played by Du Peigneux. That's in, that's in. Oh, that's out, that's out!
Japan are in the Thomas Cup final for the very first time. Kento Momota is one of their heroes. But at only 19 years of age, surely he is the biggest hero of them all to get the vital point, and the celebrations can begin. He wants to join his teammate, but first he knows he needs to shake hands with his opponent. What an historic afternoon in Delhi. What a result, what an upset. A possible #1 in the world.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Coming up, we find out what to watch out for in the 29th edition of the Uber Cup. Plus, we dig through the archives to relive the moments of a history-making match. Welcome back to the TotalEnergies BWF Thomas and Uber Cup Finals 2022 preview show. We now turn our attention to the Uber Cup Finals, which is in its 29th edition. Japan, Indonesia, France and Germany are drawn in Group A. This was exactly the same combination last year, where the Asian nations progressed into the knockouts. Japan will also have fond memories of the Impact Arena, as it was where they won their 6th and most recent Uber Cup in 2018. The core of that winning squad is back for another push, led by the in-form world #2 Akane Yamaguchi. The 25-year-old scooped the 2 biggest singles titles on offer recently, the World Championships and the All England Open. Add in world #5 Nozomi Okuhara, the accomplished Yuki Fukushima and Sayaka Hirota, and 2-time world champions Mayu Matsumoto and Wakana Nagahara, and Japan remain the team to beat. Indonesia, who reached the quarterfinals in their last 4 Uber Cup campaigns, are bringing a relatively untested squad. They're without the country's top-ranked singles shuttler Gregoria Mariska Tunjung and Olympic gold medalists Gracia Poli and Apriyani Rahayu. Reigning champions China, Chinese Taipei, Spain and Australia make up Group B, and there are several mouth-watering matchups on offer. Olympic champion Chen Yufei will lead China in her 3rd Uber Cup campaign.
最大的挑战肯定是我们自己吧，最大的敌人也是自己嘛。但是我觉得我们都是非常团结的，然后也是一起在为了冠军这个目标去努力吧。
Bing Tiao, who beat Chen en route to her 2 singles titles this year, is also in the lineup.
世界范围内那些 女单的高手都是我们要准备的。但是因为我们是团体赛，所以还有双打，我很相信我的队友，所以不管多强的对手，我都可以没有包袱的去拼他们。对。
Her's burden is definitely reduced with Cheng Ching-chen and Jia Yifan, the world #1 doubles pair, in the team. The Olympic silver medalists won all their matches in Aarhus, including a 2-hour epic in the finals. Meanwhile, Chinese Taipei's world #1 Tai Tzu-ying returns to the fold after sitting out last year's edition. This gives badminton fans the chance to watch a potentially tantalizing clash between her and Spain's Carolina Marin, who is also ready to take to the court following a return from injury. Spain and Chinese Taipei play each other on their first match day. Over in Group C, host nation Thailand will lock horns with Denmark, Malaysia and Egypt. The Thais delivered their best ever Uber Cup performance in Bangkok in 2018, finishing second to China. And there's talk this current batch could emulate that success, if not better it.
Yeah, I think in the group stage, like our group, like best player in Denmark and Malaysia. Maybe in our team, maybe have to plan a good plan for play in Uber Cup this year. Maybe have Rashanov, me and Busanan. Yeah, maybe we prepare well.
They would be the even darker horse in the Uber Cup. I think they had a little bit stronger team back then, but now with I think it's going to be Chochuwong in the first women's single and Ratchanok in the second, possibly Busanan in the third. They got three strong women's singles players, so Thailand is perhaps also a team that we should keep our eyes open to.
Denmark will provide the sternest test to the Thais, having continuously progressed from the group stage since 2014. Mia Blichfeldt, ranked 14th in the world, is their biggest star.
They will be gunning for the quarterfinal, that's the target, and I think if they could go to the semi-final, that would be a huge surprise and a good achievement for Denmark.
Malaysia have not reached the knockout stage since 2014, and hopes of ending their barren run have been boosted by the recall of two-time world junior champion Goh Jin Wei. Still only 22 years of age, Goh's inclusion will bring much assurance to the young and inexperienced squad. Lastly, in Group D, where Korea and India are expected to grab the two quarterfinal spots ahead of USA and Canada. Korea crashed in the semi-finals in the last two editions and will be hoping to avoid that this time. Hopes are pinned on the world #4 An So-young, who will be playing in her third Uber Cup.
저는 항상 모든 선수들이 다 저에게는 어렵고 이제 항상 준비해야 되는 선수들이기 때문에 어느 팀 하나도 제가 쉽게 봐서는 안 될 것 같고요. 저는 제 나름대로 열심히 준비해서 정말 팀에 많은 도움이 줄 수 있고 또 좋은 성적을 낼 수 있도록 와야 될 것 같아요.
Bearing in mind that Korea also have two of the world's top 3 doubles pairs at their disposal, that could well make them genuine title contenders. Meanwhile, Pusala V. Sindhu will lead two-time semi-finalists India. The Olympic bronze medalist will be aiming to beat Un for the first time, with the two expected to meet in the first singles, when Korea and India clash in the final group match. We keep our attention on Korea but turn the clocks back to the 2010 Uber Cup finals in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. China were gunning for a 7th straight title, while Korea were attempting to upset the odds. Ha Jung-yun and Lee Kyung-won took on Du Jing and Yu Yang in the second doubles match, with Korea leading 2-1 overall.
by Korea, 21-14, 1-all. First one by Korea, 21, 21-14, 21-19. Thank you.
Will the underdogs rewrite the history books this time, or will the favourites prevail? Mark your calendars from May 8th to 15th and catch all the action live. For the latest updates on the Thomas and Uber Cup finals, check out the website link at the bottom of your screen. See you soon in Bangkok.